As you might imagine, I meet a lot of interesting people in this job. One of my all-time favorites is a guy named Dirk Leach, because not only is Dirk a lot of fun to be around, he has a most interesting occupation.
Board over here.
Dirk Leach is a witty, thoughtful, and talented person. We walked along the Saco River so he could show me how he builds chairs.
Now see, that's something that could be used. So we'll take that back. That might be a maybe a front rung on a bench.
Dirk builds mostly out of maple. His Allagash chair, Katahdin chair, and Chesuncook rocker are all inspired by Henry David Thoreau. Like Thoreau, Dirk came to Maine seeking a little solitude. He had started out in the corporate world near Boston,
where I was the manager of business planning and forecasting.
Oh, baby, honey.
Hardly fit on my business card.
He'd always vacationed in Maine, but never dreamed of becoming a furniture maker. In fact, his first job here was top cookie man at Deering Ice Cream.
So you had the bottom cookie man, put the bottom cookie down, and then it would slide along, and I would, the ice cream would drop down, I'd put the top cookie on, and then it would go through the lake of fudge.
These days, he's spending more time in his shop, although he hasn't given up his day job with Delorme Maps. Here he works on his furniture, practices his guitar, and listens to Neil Young over and over again. His furniture is rustic, but solid, because of a joining technique called mortise and tenon.
In fact, we use the technology of the wood as our great ancestors did, having a slightly wet post. So this is going to be a little wetter, not so dry, and a very dry rung. So when you insert that rung, it won't shrink, but the wood in the post will shrink right down around that tenon, holding it.
That technique and plenty of creativity yields solid furniture that Dirk hopes will be passed down from generation to generation. Thoreau wrote that he kept 1 chair for solitude, 2 for company, and 3 for society. He didn't record who made his chairs, but we can assume they were rustic, like these made by Dirk Leach.